Hello, today we're gonna talk about tense meanings. So for present simple means basically always. Okay. Present continuous means something that's happening right now. Present perfect means something that has happened till now. So it means from the past, finished now. And perfect continuous is something like this. It means from the past, still happening. Okay, let's get to past tenses. Past simple tense, of course, means in the past. Past continuous means back then or at that moment. Past perfect means from the earlier past, finished. Sorry about that. Finished in the past. Perfect continuous, past perfect continuous means from the earlier past, still happening in the past. Okay, let's move on to future. Future simple, of course, means in the future. Future continuous means at the future moment. Future perfect means will be finished in the future. For future perfect continuous, it means will happen, will be happening till future, still will be happening. Okay, so these are the meanings of the tense, and the exact meanings of the tenses you'll get used to it when you study hard and have many inputs of English of your own. So this is kind of basic of the meanings. So don't feel bad if you don't understand what this means. Okay, all right, let's move on. So let's practice some of the meanings here. So if we have this situation, right, as you can see, we have a situation where an active voice should be used and a passive voice should be used, right? So as you can see here, the shark was catching. Was catching is a tense and a voice. So when you try to understand what the verb actually means, you need to consider two things. The first one is tense, and the second one is voice. You need to consider these two at the same time. So what is the tense here? Was catching is was ing, so it is past continuous tense, right? And what's the voice? How do we recognize the voice in a verb? As we did it in the earlier lesson, we see this way. If we put catch in the verb bracket, it is active, and if we put be caught in the tense bracket, it is passive. Active and passive. What about now? We have catching, so we put catch in the tense bracket, so it should be active voice, right? So from the verb was catching, we can see that it is past continuous tense and active voice, right? So what does past continuous mean? What is the meaning of past continuous? If we go up to here, we see it says back then, at the moment. So if we roughly translate that into Korean, it would mean like this. 뭐뭐 하고 있었다. Right? So back to the blank here. 상어 was catching. 잡고 있었다 is the exact answer. It is 100% correct, right? If you thought like 잡았다, 잡는다, something like that, they are like 60% correct, right? We're not learning here to do this, right? We have to do this. It is 100% correct. Okay, so what we are doing here is we are learning and studying about tense and voices. we're gonna get this 100% correct. Okay, let's move on. If you wanna make a passive voice sentence, what do we do? Okay, let's come up with the verb structure first. We should have the same version of tense. So we should have the same was ing form here. Was ing. But at this time, the seal is affected by the shark. So it should be passive voice, not inactive voice, right? So the tense should be the same, but the voice should be different now. So what do we put here? Do we put catch here or be caught here? Yes. We don't put catch here. It is an active voice. Now we put passive voice, be caught here. So what happens if we put be caught in the ing bracket? It becomes being caught. So the right answer here is was being caught. This is what we dealt with in the last lesson, right? And what does it mean exactly? So was being caught is in the same present past continuous tense, but in passive voice, right? So instead of 잡고 있었다, in Korean it should be 잡히고 있었다. So it is a 100% correct answer, because it has the tense and it has passive voice correct in the translation. Again, if you came up with answers like 잡혔다, 잡힌다, these are like 60% correct. Like I said, we're not learning English to do this. This is not our goal, okay? Our goal is to be 100% correct, okay? So today we thought about what each tense means, and we actually applied tense and voice in the example sentence, right? Okay, that's it for today. Good job, everyone.